the district of ZhongGuanCun in Beijing. In the past 2 decades, this place has transformed itself from a market of electronic goods to a breeding ground for around 20,000 high-tech companies. ZhongGuanCun is starting to feel like a new Silicon Valley. Tech visionaries are choosing here to turn their ideas into businesses, as they're seeing many advantages in starting up here.
A lot of the talents in the startup world in China is located right here in ZhongGuanCun. And just like Silicon Valley, where it's right next to Stanford and Berkeley, here you're right next to 2 or 3 of the best schools in the entire country.
When your company is here, you draw lots of attentions. All the VC monies are located here, so I need to come here.
For some of the more successful cases, the world's top PC maker, Lenovo, and China's #1 search engine, Baidu, both trace their roots to ZhongGuanCun. Besides enjoying the huge talent pool from China's top academic institutions just around the corner, policy support from the government also adds a huge boost.
Creating better infrastructure in ZhongGuanCun is part of the development strategy of the Beijing municipal government. We build on ZhongGuanCun's natural advantages and strive to foster a comprehensive ecosystem for high-tech businesses to operate here.
Despite the momentum, there is still a notable gap in global stature between ZhongGuanCun and its rivals like the Silicon Valley in the U.S. Issues such as weaker intellectual property protection environment is a thorny roadblock to ZhongGuanCun's development. Kaiser Kuo, Director of International Communications at Baidu, also sees cultural factors at play in the way of ZhongGuanCun's development.
People do not stigmatize failure in the Silicon Valley. You can sort of boast about all the failed startups that you've been involved in, and it doesn't really work against you. Here in China, while I think that that's starting to move in the right direction as well, there is still a little bit of stigmatization of people who have been less than successful in their earlier ventures.
However, he doesn't see these obstacles as insurmountable.
It's unrealistic to expect a country that's still in catch-up mode to be a leading innovator in the world. But I think, again, all these things are starting to put in, including some of the other things that people don't often think of, like law firms who know how to structure deals, accounting firms that know how to deal with accounting systems of internet companies. All these things are starting to be in place.
Above these factors, China is one of the world's largest markets for high-tech products and services. Huge demand from an emerging middle class in China will boost the development of ZhongGuanCun and China's high-tech industry as a whole. Yang Chengxi, CCTV.